It's been very interesting, honestly. The first week was pretty stressful, getting used to everything, the routine of everything, and also dealing with having that many students, new students around us and building and using the materials. It was a little stressful, but now that we're into our third week, we have stuff more, we have a better plan for stuff. We have a better way of going about stuff than we did the last 6 months before this. We have more people available now. Before we just had the one inventory manager. Now I'm working alongside with him, so it's a lot. We're able to get a lot more done, and I feel like the last 6 months compared to this one, the last 6 months just we used all that experience to translate it into this one and just try to make this one as good as we can. It's honestly quite hard and frustrating because a lot of the time we have these supplies pre-ordered. It's not a fact of having the supplies ordered. Usually it is a shipping or delivering problem. A lot of the times it's hard to get stuff delivered when we need to. There's a long wait time on stuff. So you're having to order stuff months in advance to get it, especially things like windows, doors, stuff like that. And even to make sure we're able to order enough wood and stuff, we're getting a large amount of materials. So it's mainly making sure we order it with enough time to allow them to fill our order and get it here. There's so much that they can do with these homes. We do have a schedule of the way we want it to be done, but when we do run into supply issues, we have to work around that schedule and fill in things on those days. And yeah, like right now, we're probably going to be waiting for our windows for a few more days. And in the middle of that, they might go up to the roof and start to learn how to do their roofing while we wait for the windows because we have the materials for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. That's the largest thing. That's one of the biggest things about this is just trying to make sure we're keeping the students productive and making sure that they're doing something new and that they're staying on top of their tasks and they're not feeling like they can start to slack off because we don't have the exact materials they need. No, there's something else they can always do. Yeah, windows are coming a little late. We are hoping to have them in by next week. We have our doors already for them, but we do not have the windows. And without that, they won't be able to drywall because they'll need to they need to know how far the window sill sits right here so they can properly drywall this part. So until we get the windows in, we'll more than likely have them after they install the electrical. We'll just have them drywall around the window and the door until they are transferred over here, which will be next week. And as soon as they're over here, we'll get those installed and then they'll finish up the drywall. Right now they just started, so there's so much for them to learn. As you see, they haven't put in their electrical still, so that will definitely be a learning curve for a lot of the students. We do have a few students who have been electricians before, so that will definitely help with the classes. But we have a few days for electrical. They still have to install all the insulation on the walls and the roof. They'll have to, and then like I said, then they can do the drywall. So we honestly believe by the time we get the doors here, they'll be busy with so many other things that it truly won't affect them and they won't even notice. That's the biggest thing about construction, is you have to be able to just go with the flow and be able to adapt and just think about what you'll need to do to fix the situation and fix it. You can't just sit there and overthink stuff and think that there's no solution. There's always a solution to something. It honestly really is amazing, because just 6 months ago, like you're saying, in January, I was first seeing most of these tools for the first time. I've never done any type of construction work. It was my first time doing any of it. And then with the experience that I gained and the confidence that I gained through the 6 months, to now be in the position that I'm in, and then as well, and now see all these new students, it really is amazing, because I know for a fact if they really put their mind to it and they really work hard, they show up every day, they're good with their classmates and they do good work, I know for a fact they have a future with this company, and it's very bright. This company is growing faster than we can keep up with it, honestly. And if these students just really take the time, these 6 months, and really take it very seriously, they could be in a very good position in their life. It is very exciting, it's very nerve-wracking, and it is also slightly stressful, because you realize that if I don't do my job properly, if I'm not able to get the materials here when we need them and the amount of materials that we need, then they won't be able to continue with the process. So being able to properly do my job is, in my opinion, one of the most important jobs here, because without the materials, they will not be able to do the building. Yeah, that is definitely a very true statement. This school is for anyone who likes to work with their hands. They like perceptual learning, even if they've never tried it before. I'm telling you, it is honestly a very great way to learn, especially compared to traditional schooling where you're just sitting down reading out of a book. I believe that when you're really thrown into a situation and you're told that you got to figure this out, we're going to sit here and help you figure it out, and we're going to make sure that it's proper. We're not just going to do it up to par, like decent. We're going to make sure it's proper so that a homeowner would purchase us. Honestly, if you have the 6 months, then just go for it. If you have the 6 months and the $500, truly go for it, because the options that you will have after this 6 months are limitless. And the rewards that you get, it's really amazing. Like the amount of opportunities I've had since I've graduated here, even outside of this school. I'm very happy to be here with the school, but I have multiple opportunities outside of this school. But the way we're being treated here, and the way that they treated us the last 6 months. I really do love what they're doing here, and I'm definitely not going to leave anytime soon.